No. Move.
Here.
No shot.
It's in here.
You're looking for a dog. There's nothing in there.
Ain't nothing for you. Can you move your drink? Right here.
Yeah.
What? Hey, don't eat it. I don't get milk. Okay. Go.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey, good.
What's up?
Can you turn off your Bluetooth on your phone?
My phone's over there. You're gonna have to do it. My phone right here.
Ugh. Yeah.
Ugh. So bothersome. Yeah, Trent, you know what we should get in the United States? We should get free healthcare.
No.
Why not? I mean, think about it like this. We're not paying hospitals enough to treat people. You know that, right?
Oh no. We're actually paying more.
No, 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 no. For hospitals, not pharma.
Yeah.
So if we are paying them, why aren't they treating us right? Because they don't treat us. They don't treat us the right way every single time. They usually fuck up half the time.
You know who fucks it up?
Who?
The insurance companies.
Yeah. So we shouldn't have insurance companies running healthcare.
Yeah, we shouldn't have insurance. That's my point.
Yeah, exactly.
Hospitals can still be around.
But
We just don't need insurance.
exactly.
If hospitals can't afford to stay open based on the charges, based on what they charge, they don't deserve to be open. They rely on big pharma and the insurance companies to pay them out.
Yeah, but you know who else is also paying them out? The government. The government. They receive more money from the government.
No, I know.
Well, so wait. They should then. They should, right? For Americans, right?
No.
So wait. All these different companies, insurance places are getting money, tax dollars, but hospitals don't get any of it? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying hospitals are covered by the insurance companies.
But we don't need insurance to be covered by the fucking, when we get hurt. We don't need that.
When you go to the hospital, what are they going to be like? Oh, sorry, card declined, can't give you care. When has that ever happened in the U.S.? It hasn't.
Okay, well,
Doctors live a Hippocratic oath
I just don't know
to
why
treat any and everyone that they possibly can and to do no harm.
I just don't know why they don't give us free healthcare.
Because free healthcare would actually be more expensive in the long run.
No, because they were just
Yeah.
all their
You think-
what?
How do you think people would afford it? How do you think it would be paid for?
By our tax dollars.
Yeah, and do you think we have enough tax dollars?
Hell
to do
yeah!
that? Hell no.
Hell yeah! Guess
no, we don't.
you know who's taking all our tax dollars, Trent? You know who's taking them? Take a guess.
No, you want to know what's funny? You want to know how I know?
I
you don't know?
wanna. Listen. I'm
Here's
gonna tell
how
you.
I know you don't know what you're talking about.
What?
You know why? You know why we wouldn't be able to do it for free? Because then guess what insurance companies can do? They can charge whatever the fuck they want for their services.
Not anymore.
Yes, they can.
Not after.
Yes, they can.
Nope.
If you make healthcare free, yeah, the fuck they can.
Well, then they can go somewhere else. They could drop out of the whole health
No,
thing just
yeah,
in general.
sure.
Yeah, that's what they're gonna have to do, right?
Nope.
Yeah, they can
Nope.
they can work on fucking doing people's taxes for them or something.
Yeah. Oh, and not to mention, you'd have to have doctors paid by the government with our tax dollars, which they can't even afford.
Wait. You know who makes the most money right now in our state? Take a guess.
Well, it depends on what you're talking about.
It's everybody who's in office here in Texas. They're the richest people here in Texas.
Okay, they're
Literally.
usually the richest people in
But
every state.
okay, but
What's your point?
okay, I heard that we're supposed to get like a water desalination plant here, right?
Desalination.
Desalination, okay? That was supposed to happen over 10 years ago.
Yeah.
When
so,
they already, and then 20 years ago, it was recommended that they build this thing because in the future, there could be costs and, what do you think? Destruction to the land.
So here you go, Jason.
Yeah, okay.
So here you go. How much do you think that it would cost the federal government, just the federal government?
Yeah.
Roughly a year. If you're to do single payer health care.
Per state.
No. Federal. In the entire federal budget per year, how much do you think that would cost? Or just spending. How much do you think spending would cost?
Say around...
For a single payer healthcare service, which is free at the point of service. That's what it is. How much do you think that would cost a year?
For everybody.
Yeah. How much would that cost a year? A year.
Okay, and I'm saying this as in I'm gonna say this directly to the places who are
No,
receiving.
as a year. No.
Okay, I'm gonna say it, but I'm also gonna match this against all the other programs that have been getting money
Say
that
it,
don't
Jason,
make sense.
Don't skirt around it. Say
All
it.
right, around 250 to 500 billion a year.
250 to 500 billion a year. Yeah, try 2.4 to 3.2 trillion a year.
I mean, hey, what's our?
That is a lot of fucking money that we cannot afford.
So what's our?
Do you want an increase on your taxes by about 25 to 30% where you don't even see almost half of your money?
Then what? Why are all these different organizations getting money from the government, but they don't do anything?
I agree, Jason.
That's why it's a waste of money.
Yeah, you should take the government almost out of everything.
Mm-hmm.
Not give it more money.
Mm-hmm.
You're planning to help the medical.
But the government is already taking our money because what are your federal tax dollars, Trent? If
you're still not listening.
Trent,
You want to make the government bigger.
who gives you money? Who gives you
bigger.
money at the end of the year every year? Tell me who gives you money. Who gives you money?
Did you not hear what I just said?
Who gives you money at the end of the year on your tax return? Who gives it to you? The government? Yeah. What does anyone else other than the government give you tax returns? No. They can't.
Do you think a private company is going to give you tax money back?
They can if
No,
you're
they can't.
if
No,
you're
they can't.
if you're
No, they can't.
if you're in a built trust, yeah, you can.
No, you can't.
Yeah.
You know why? Because trusts are also taxed.
Yeah, and you get those back.
No, you don't.
So
Things on like inheritance. You get taxed on inheritance. Let's say you have $1 million in inheritance. You owe a tax on that before you get the money.
which is dumb. Think about it like this.
And so what you're saying is you want to make the government bigger to stop it from doing it.
Think that not.
No.
No.
Make the medical industry
No,
bigger by
no.
giving the government more money to make
No, what? I said the government needs to be smaller by tenfold. Like all those people that they have in office right now, they need to fucking get them all out. They need to put people who know what the fuck they're doing, people who actually know what political rights are,
You don't know anything about
people. Okay, look, and then we work for the government. You know that, right? They and then they listen to us. That's supposed to be the point.
No,
the point.
That's not how that works.
The point is us working for them.
No, we
to
don't
make
work
shit.
for them.
Okay.
They work for us.
Okay, so what about cops?
They're our tax dollars.
Yeah, but we pay them.
Yes.
Yeah, so we work for them.
No.
We pay them.
Do you hear how that sounds?
So they work for
Do you
us.
hear how that sounds? Do you think an employer is going to ask their employees to pay them money?
I mean, that's what's happening.
No. Oh, Jason, just answer the fucking question.
If police
Will an employer ever ask their employees to pay their salary?
I don't know.
No.
Unless you fuck up somehow at work, I don't know.
No. You want to know why? Because the employer is the one who's taking all the fucking risks. They're the ones giving out paychecks, not the employees.
Okay, but it's just
You just don't know what you're talking about.
taxes just don't make sense. And then, like I said, we have like
we have a
how much?
decent tax system. It's just bloated with overspending. That's it.
Oh, I bet. How much in overspending do you think we've spent to fraud? I want to know.
It
but-
depends on what you.
I guarantee you, I guarantee you, Trent, it's over 500 billion, or at least up to $1 trillion.
Okay, and that may very well be the case.
And if it is,
that may well be the case. What does it have to do with me wanting to downsize the government completely just because I don't want the government in anything? If it's a byproduct of getting the government
look, the government should only be in things that are necessary, like medical,
No.
like health.
No.
Yes.
You want to know why?
So wait, you're saying
wanna know why
that
it doesn't
you're
work?
saying they shouldn't care about us. They're literally saying that.
No, you want to know why that
You're
doesn't work?
you're
You
saying
want to know
that.
why that doesn't work?
Why?
Because go to Canada and see how long it takes for you to see a doctor.
Okay,
It
it's
takes you almost half a year to see a doctor.
okay.
You could go see a doctor literally once a week here in the US.
So
You would rather wait 6 months with something that is potentially terminal
yeah.
than to get a doctor within
Yeah.
a year.
Because
You're
how much?
bugging. You
Because
are
how much?
bugging.
Because how much are you gonna pay here? How much are you
No,
gonna pay
you are
here?
dumb.
How much? How much are you gonna pay?
No, and in the long run, you have to pay
No,
more in
no,
Canada.
no, no. How much are you gonna pay here in the U.S. since you have to wait, right? You won't have to wait. How much are you gonna pay? And it's a terminal illness. You just said it. How much are you gonna pay to take care of it and hopefully take care of it, but then waste all the money for nothing, basically. I mean, you could wait 6 months and waste nothing just to find out nothing's wrong with you, or you're gonna die soon, but then waste all this money dying. What's the whole point? You said that's a hypocrite statement, to be honest.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it is.
You want to know why? You want to know why that the healthcare
You just
system is
can't
bad?
wait. You just don't
No,
like
you know
waiting.
Why? Do you know why?
You
Do you know
just
why the healthcare in Canada isn't working?
you just don't like
There's
waiting.
no doctors. There's long waits. There's limited resources
Exactly. You don't like
in
waiting.
Canada.
Do we have limited resources here?
No. You want to know why? Free enterprise. Holy shit! When people are actually allowed to make patents and inventions on medical necessities, which, by the way, the vast majority of medical inventions in the entire world is produced by the United States, and then
Yeah.
everywhere else decides to
Mhm.
copy it and sell it for cheaper because they know they don't have the same copyright laws that we do. So they can just make it on the cheap and just use it for whatever the fuck they want. We subsidize the world. They don't subsidize us.
So if we're making all this shit and subsidizing everyone else, why aren't we giving it to our own people?
No,
This is the
you wanna know
United.
why?
We
You know how
should.
much research
the-
and development costs?
The United States shouldn't even have to fucking know what other countries are up to or doing, other
You know
than
how
like.
much research and development costs for these pharmaceutical drugs, for these like necessary medical equipment and
Yeah, I bet you it's a waste of money.
no, it costs so much money that nobody else in the world comes even close to the amount of spending in research and development to create these types of things. Nobody.
Well, it just doesn't make sense.
How does it not make sense? That's like saying the military doesn't make sense because we spend more than the next 10 countries.
I mean, hey, they're not even getting paid right now. They're partially getting paid because of this Democrat bullshit. Apparently,
that's not what I asked,
Oh.
Jason.
Oh well, hey, if the Democrats didn't have
Did I ask that?
if they didn't have shutdowns,
ask that?
okay, well,
I didn't ask that.
it's
Jason.
another reason
You
people
didn't-
aren't getting paid.
No, you're bringing something up that has nothing to do with what I just said.
Okay, so this right here, it involves people of emergency services, and it cuts all their funding. So who's cutting?
So you're saying that
who's
soldiers
cutting-
can't go
Who's
into the private sector to look for healthcare?
who's cutting their
Really?
funding, Trent? Who's cutting their funding? You can tell me right
what
now.
does that have to do with
The
healthcare?
government.
What does that have to do?
The
with
government is the one cutting health care. The government is.
I would much gladly get rid of everything in the government except for the military and then basic infrastructure. Get rid of everything else.
So health.
Yep, get rid of the entire healthcare system.
Okay, but then how would you?
No,
Okay,
in the government, within the government.
Okay.
Not in the private sector, within the government. And you want to know why?
Okay,
medical costs are so high.
now tell me which.
Administration costs are so high.
Now tell me where.
You get rid of the administration, you get rid of the administrative costs, prices go lower. Wow, who could have seen that one coming?
Why don't you go argue all this in a court? I mean, you could. You literally could do
Yeah,
that.
because there's lawyers that know way more about this than I ever fucking would.
Then get a lawyer and argue it. You could literally do that. You could even probably pay a basic lawyer who has basic knowledge and use your knowledge. If you could have more knowledge than a lawyer, basically, and you could tell them all this and just be like, "This will win my case."
No. Because there are lawyers who literally practice in the law of medicine. That is their entire forte.
Hey, they
And
can
represent these big pharmaceutical
they can
companies.
represent big pharmaceutical companies, but you think the people are?
That doesn't matter.
Well, then
Yeah,
how do they make money? Wait, how do they make money if the people don't support it?
High-powered attorneys. No, that does
So
not.
how do they make money if people don't support it?
Pharmaceutical companies pay their lawyers.
Oh, but how does pharmaceutical?
What are you talking about?
How
Like every other company pays
How do they
for
make
their
money?
lawyer.
Okay, how do they make money?
What are you talking about?
How are they
here?
making money
Oh my God.
if people don't support it?
Pharmaceutical companies make money off of the insurance claims that people make. When they send the bill to the hospital, they can charge what they want to the hospital. The hospital pays the insurance company.
Yeah, but what if you don't pay it? What if you never
No
pay it?
hospital is not going to. That's the problem.
But they are.
No, they're not.
So I'm not gonna
No,
pay.
they actually would. They would actually stop paying if we did a single payer healthcare system. But here's the problem: then insurance rates would skyrocket.
for
And then we'd have to we have a
for
doctor,
health, right?
Yeah, then we'd have a doctor shortage. Then we'd have longer wait times and limited resources because nobody's going to want to actually research and develop these new technologies and drugs. So that's three main reasons why single-payer healthcare systems suck.
I mean, what drugs are they making right now? I mean, they're making shit that could literally get you off shit but could kill you at the same time. How is that helpful to anybody? Literally.
So we're talking about the
Kratom.
majority of the world's vaccines, antibiotics, antivirals. We're talking about like life-saving medication here.
All right, tell me what kratom. Tell me what
So-
kratom is. Tell me what kratom is. But
Kratom is not a medically defined. It's not a medically used drug.
It is. It's for people who do cocaine on the regular, who smoke weed on the regular, who are alcoholics, people who have addiction issues take kratom. You know that, right? It's it's basically a supplement for all that shit that they do.
Yeah, no, kratom is not used or prescribed in hospitals or as a legitimate medical treatment.
Okay, but what does it say it's used for?
According to the FDA,
What does it say it's used for, Trent?
it doesn't. It is not. The FDA hasn't even approved medical use of it. So you're just lying.
I don't have to say medical use. What does kratom do?
Oh my God, I'm done.
Okay, you can't even answer a simple question.
You didn't even answer any one of mine. I've answered all of
It
yours.
says right here, kratom is a tropical plant native to Southeast Asia that acts as a stimulant at a low doses and sedative opioid-like compound at high doses. It is widely used for self-treating chronic pain, managing opioid withdrawal, boosting energy, and relieving anxiety.
Yeah, and what does the FDA say about it?
This, however, the U.S. Food and Drug Administration has not approved kratom.
That is not approved kratom for.
Yeah, for abuse.
No, for.
It says warrants.
That's not approved kratom for.
It says right here. It says and warns against its use due to significant risks of addiction, abuse, and serious side effects.
Oh, so
But-
the reason
but-
that
but
they
wait.
don't use it in the
But
medical
wait.
field
But
is
wait.
because of the
But wait.
potentially high risk.
But wait. So what drugs do we have to take to stop doing cocaine?
There's plenty
Huh.
of treatments
Huh.
to get people out.
Oh yeah, they're gonna pay all that money to do it?
There are literally
Nope.
there are literally charities that help people like that get off
Oh, if there's charities, why isn't there free healthcare?
because it's not the government's job.
Why
to take
can't
care of your health.
why can't they give us? It's not so their
No,
job.
the government's job is to protect you from outside and inside forces.
Okay, so what's COVID then? Because it was
COVID
an
is a
outside
disease.
force. COVID was an outside force. It was.
Okay,
It came from outside the United States.
So is the flu,
Yeah,
the Spanish flu.
and we can't get free, and we get
What's the
free.
point?
We get free treatment, right?
No,
We didn't.
we still paid out of our tax.
I
dollars.
did it.
Yeah, we literally paid out of our tax dollars for these research companies to produce a vaccine
Yeah, and they did.
under the government's.
And what happened? It was basically a fake bullshit vaccine.
Exactly. So then, why are you complaining about something you didn't even take? Exactly. So you don't need to be talking about it. Acting like you know anything about it. Anyways, controller. Crimson Desert's out. I'm playing.